Oscar De La Hoya mentioned his favorite trainer was Roger Mayweather. He said not Roger, but his Mayweather's dad. He
Yeah.
said that if he had to go for a 5 o'clock run and he wouldn't wake up, he'll come in with the water and just splash him. Wake up, boy, it's time to run.
I had a fighter one time, man. He liked to go to the clubs. Okay, go to the clubs. You see him creeping in 5:36 in the morning. I had the car parked right in front of the house. Let's change the clothes so we can go running.
Time to run. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get to sip on that bottle because you definitely done.
Have my fun. You gotta be disciplined. If you ain't disciplined, man, this shit is dangerous, man. You gotta prepare your body for war. You gotta be able to take them punches that land.
Real talk.
Shit.
Real talk.
What you guys think about Boots Ennis in the welterweight division? He's going to be fighting Ramon Villa, a guy that I believe lost to Kenny Ellis, but, he got the nod. What do you think about that fight, and what do you think about, Boots Ennis at the welterweight division?
I think Boots going to beat it. That fight ain't going to go past 5 rounds, and Boots the new sheriff in town, man.
Ooh. That's the title.
Crawford and everything they talking about moving up to 54. Ain't nobody gonna mess with Boots at 147. No time soon.
Gunslinging cowboy.
No time.
Gunslinging cowboy.
Moving up to 54. Boots gonna move up to 54 too. But right now, Boots a bad man.
What you think about, that in the podcast of like what Gilly and Wallow were talking, they had parents there, they called up Boots. Was it believable? Do you believe that, Boots has been looking for this fight? Or do you believe that, a lot of people talk themselves into fights, make themselves look like the boogeyman? Do you guys believe he's the boogeyman?
Man. I don't know if he called him out or not. I can't speak on it, but I don't see Boots being afraid, So I don't know if Terrence received the call or not. But
I think for the most part, the best thing that Boots did by just inserting his name in the Terrence Crawford and the welterweight division, it got him more notoriety. You know what I'm saying? People look into it, and then like as fighters, all we want people to do is look at us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We kind of also almost like girls a little bit. Like we just want you to look at us because we want you to see the talent that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker.
They'll mention Tank name just so people say, "Let me see who this kid is." He crazy.
Right.
They really don't.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So I think a lot of times people like. When the guys that just starting out, when you hear them yell out the big boy's name, they just trying to get themselves on the map. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put themselves on the map to say, people, look at me. I think my style is compatible with the champ. That's it.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of times they don't be ready at the time. I mean, I remember when I was fucking like 2-0, 3-0. I was calling the champion at the time. The champion of the world was Vince Phillips. And I had seen him at a fight, and I was like, yo, what's up? I want to fight you. I had 2 fights. He was champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? I probably couldn't beat him at the time. But as a young fighter with heart, you going to put yourself in that